We're at KC Detailing, and these guys got Nemo looking better than new again. It was bad. How bad was it?
Not too bad. Just needed a 2-step correction, a little compound and polish.
Nice.
And then we did a 3-year fine lap ceramic coating to it. Got it looking gloss boss.
Sweet. Looks good. Now they're gonna do the Jeep. We're gonna swap them out. It's snowing outside, so we had to trailer them down here. It's kind of a pain, but man, look at that. It's freaking sweet looking. All right. Got the C7 fired up and out of the office. Got Nemo back from paint correction day. Look at Nemo. Saw in the last video when we had the dent fixed, there were swirls in it. Well, there is no swirls in this paint anymore. It is perfect looking. So we're gonna go ahead and set this one in the office while we're in Tucson, because we will be taking the C7 with us. We didn't have time to have Justin tune on the dyno, but we're gonna just see how good this Holley system is and see if we can just mess with it ourselves once we're at the track and just kind of go from there. But we're gonna get Nemo pulled in the office right now. Yeah, she's in. Nemo looking good in the showroom. I don't know, the bright color just looks really cool in here versus the gray of the C7. Not that the C7 looks bad or anything, but this orange on this car pops, especially after having that paint correction done on it. I mean, there is not a swirl in this paint. It is insane. He downplayed it earlier on the video because, like, this paint was bad. Like, it was the worst paint I had on any of my cars. Mainly due to the dealership I got it from. They dealer traded it, and the dealership it came from, I don't know who cleaned it out there, but it was just bad. The dealership tried to fix it, and I mean, it looked okay, but it just didn't look like it should. But we got it all fixed up now, ready for Will Wills. I wish the camera did this paint justice right now. I mean, it just looks incredible. But all right, enough about Nemo. Check out these trophies that we got. I don't know if I've showed you these before, but Frankenstein sponsors our street racer class at Street Car Takeover, and they make these trophies for the Street Racer Mild and Street Racer Wild division because the class is split up based on qualifying now. And yeah, like, that is solid billet, people, that they cut out on their machine. And it's a hell of a trophy. Even says which event it is. This example is a Tucson Dragway. That's this weekend. But very cool trophies from Frankenstein. Props to those guys. Plus, they send them in some cylinder head boxes, which is nice because if we ever need to send boxes, we already have boxes for the heads that we need to send in. It's Hemi powered, everybody. It's cool too because when you walk in, everyone's like, "Oh, damn, cool Camaro." Oh, wow, that's the same Camaro. That's pretty sweet. We're out here in Oklahoma City with Python Pat. He's doing a lot tonight. Then we got Mitchell over here. We're gonna be putting some turn downs. Where are they at? Right there. We're putting some turn downs on the C7.
Breaking it in here. I'm just prepping this for Pat. He's actually going to do everything.
Yeah, where you at, Pat? Pat, what do you think? Is the C7 louder than it used to be?
Yeah.
A lot louder?
Yeah.
Definitely louder.
All right, so Mitchell is going to be cutting a slot in one of these turn downs. That way we can slip it right over the pipe. There's a bar that goes across the X pipe that's in our way, and it's just easier to just cut a little notch in it. And then after that, that pipe will just slip right over on the X pipe there. But we are taking the C7 to Street Car Takeover Tucson and going to try to get some tuning on it and make a pass down the track. Not shooting for any freaking blast from the past passes, but we're going to try to make it go down the track A to B. And there is the area that we are working on right now. The old C7 does not like this lift, so we're having to do it on old jack stands. Mitchell, you've worked on a jack stand in your day, haven't you? You
Yeah.
used to do everything from jack stands.
Yeah, up until a couple months ago. I never had a lift, so this is normal. Except I work on trucks, so I got a little more room than this.
Yeah. This is definitely lower than a truck. Pat, what do you think for dinner?
Taco Bueno?
You want to go Taco Bueno?
Absolutely.
Mitchell, what do you think about Taco Bueno?
I should have known you were going to do that. I should have just ordered it when you got here.
Yeah, you should have. We could have grub-hubbed it.
Yeah.
Taco Bueno is amazing. Think about that Bueno.
That's great.
It's really good. Come on, let's see
It's
a big bite out of that Muchacho. Oh yeah. Mmm.
He's going to keep some of his beard for later.
Got the C7 out here in Tucson. Got Chase sipping on the water. Chase, let's go check out this this black Corvette over here. Is this thing a glide now? Oh.
I got sick of breaking step shafts.
Oh man. So we're C7 Glide brothers.
We are.
Yes. It sounds a lot like mine.
It does.
Like just when it's running.
Pretty much cost, other than some the intake, I think, and some other stuff.
Yeah. You got the LME intake?
Yeah. They do, man.
What a beautiful car this is. So you're gonna run some mid-8s today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh hell yes. He's even got the same Vasco parachute mount.
I'm pretty sure Joe and I copied some of your stuff.
Yeah, no, when he called me and said, "Hey, who did your parachute stuff?" I was like, "Brad Vasco did." That's the same chute mount.
Yeah.
Yeah, this mount was actually developed off of the C7 over there. It's pretty cool. What a great looking car. We're out at Tucson Dragway for Street Car Takeover Tucson, and I'm getting ready just to run a roll pass with the C7 just to make sure the air, fuel, and everything's good. We didn't have a chance to put on the dyno, so I'm gonna do some data logs and send them over to my tuner, make sure everything looks good, and then hopefully we can do some drag racing with this thing later on today. But right now we're just gonna make sure it just goes down the track, no spits, none of that stuff. So here we go. I'll step back when you swing. She did it! Yeah!
That was the laziest 155 miles an hour I've ever been.
Did it feel good though?
Yeah, it started coming on the big end. I just short shifted
Yeah.
the shit out of it.
Well, it sounded good. It looked good. That had to feel good. It had been a while. All right. So that first pass, I forgot to turn the main fuel pump on. So we're not even going to show that. It don't even matter. That pass was a lot better. Short shifted it way into the high gear and still just went right down Broadway, 155 mile an hour. Easy pass, low timing, no ice. So we're going to keep on just cranking up that button, you know, just there's no buttons. We're just cranking up ice, you know, timing, do all that cool stuff. So that's it. So we'll keep on trucking at it. All right, so I just raced Joe Cordes in this beautiful white C7, which is a manual car.
It is.
How much power does this car make?
With the bell mount, it made like 1480.
And with the belt, how much does it make?
Yeah, right.
Oh man, it's going so fast. I have the same problem. Oh, it's not doing it anymore.
It's on the other side.
Yeah.
Here to water.
So I just raced Joe for the final of the King of the Bakery, and I won just because, well, it's missing the belt, which makes all the power right there.
That belt's been on there for 2 years.
Has it really?
It's been the same belt since we built it.
Holy shit.
So I'm not.
So I wouldn't be mad at all.
No. It's a stick car, so it smashed the limiter and went high.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And this is kind of funny too, because this Corvette was a base model 2014.
14 as well.
Base model car that they did the Z06 wide body conversion, just like on the C7.
Yep.
We got the same wheels, the same blower.
That's crazy.
The only really difference is it's got a manual, which is badass.
Yours used to be.
Mine used to be manual,
Well,
yeah.
This is getting a Glide too after this event.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
All right, so they're going to be like twins.
Yep.
It's awesome.
This one's a 427 solid roller.
Oh, okay.
It rose to 8. It's an
Oh,
LB
yeah.
motor, so it has
So
our air to water.
It's a badass car.
Yeah.
And then we're going to see that Powerglide car you built earlier
Yes,
run.
the black
one.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that car run.
Me too.
That combo is a lot like mine.
It's identical to this, except he's a hydraulic cam.
Oh, okay.
But same blower, same air to water trunk, you know, the whole shebang.
That's awesome. What a nice car. Well, I wish it would have been a little bit better of a race with the
I know.
losing the belt
I
right
should have
away.
started in second, but oh well.
Well,
Shit is what it is. I was all pumped to race you.
I was just pumped to race, period. All right, so the C7's debut race in a year and a half, it won something. So that's a start, I guess.
It is a start.
Hell yes.
Bringing honor back.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna grab Monster.
Yeah.
All right, just saw you ran. All right, just ran the first pass in the C7 since we did everything. We haven't even put this thing on the dyno, haven't even tuned it. We're just letting the Holly learn. It's got 12 degrees of timing in it, and it went 882, I believe, at 156. So not bad, and we still don't even have the small pulley on it yet. I just wanted to make sure it goes A to B, and it did. It did very well. I'm really happy with it, and you know, it's almost 6,000 DA out here in Tucson, so that ain't bad either for that DA. So definitely a promising start to the C7. That was the very first pass in the C7 besides those couple roll passes you saw earlier. So very, very happy with that. And we'll just keep chucking away at it, see what we got.
158s.
Okay, so we ran the C7. That was the second pass in a year and a half, and it went 860 at almost 159 miles an hour. Very, very happy with that. The difference between the last pass, I put 2 more degrees of timing in it. It seems to really like it. The 8th mile per hour was up by like 3 or 4. I'd have to look at the slips, but I know it was up a few mile an hour. Obviously went a little bit faster. 60 foot was almost identical to the last pass. I'm literally just babying it off the line. I mean, just going up to the line, foot braking it just a tad and just letting it eat. Not using the trans brake or anything. I'm just really trying to get used to the car. It's been so long since I've raced it. I've been racing Nemo. I raced the Jeep a lot last year. So getting back into the C7 is just a lot different than what I'm used to. But I'm quickly becoming familiar with the car and what it does and what it likes. So our next time out with the car will probably be TX2K, or we'll try to do a track rental down in Dallas. I might run another pass here tonight just to, make sure everything's good. But so far, everything is great. Now, keep in mind, y'all didn't see a dyno video of this car because, well, we never put it on the dyno. We never even tuned it when we swapped motors. My tuner, Justin, was just like, just drive it and send it. Just, if the air fuels don't look right, and let out. The air fuels are looking fine. It's going faster and faster. The Holly is doing its job on correcting, but the timing's still way low. It really just needs on the dyno tweaked to make the most power. It's running about what the car did, making just a little over 1,000 horsepower on the last setup. Now it should be making close to about 1,300. So once we find that 300 horsepower, this thing is gonna haul ass and do it reliably, which is what I've been wanting. And then once we put the Texas speed motor back in, we'll really be able to throw the beans at it and turn the boost way up. It's still on the big 4.0 pulley. I can go down to as small as a 3.7. Like I said, this car has a lot in it. I would call this a baby tune-up. I know you hear that phrase a lot, but it is really on a baby tune-up right now, and it's working. Those tires are 2 years old on the car. Everything is just the way it was. The last time I ran it was LS Fest East in 2018, and that's it. It's been basically sitting, being pushed around my shop, my garage, for 2 years almost. So we're really excited to get the car back out, and it's doing so well for the first time. So last pass C7 went 850 at 159 miles an hour. Went 540 at 130 in the 8th. Really good run car. It hit the limiter. I have my limiter set too low. Hit the limiter in the quarter right at the end of that pass, which is why mile an hour is a little lower than what it should have with the 8th mile per hour. Good news is every time we added timing to it, which was just 2 degrees each pass, it got 0.2 faster and several mile per hour faster. So that's very good results. This is high altitude out here in Tucson. DA is not very good. It's down about 5 pounds of boost from what it makes in Missouri. So very happy with those numbers. And we're gonna be hitting those bottom 8s, high 7s here before long with a little bit more seat time. But it's been a year and a half since we raced the C7. I think he did pretty good for his first night out. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.